One shot?
One shot.
That's so hard.
It's so hard. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hana, dual, set. Hi everyone, welcome back to K-pop Crash Course. My name is Jo.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Bill.
And we are back. We're doing a little deep dive on some BTS. What were your guys' thoughts on what we just watched, the NPR Tiny Desk?
Do you want me to say what I was going to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm familiar with BTS because they are, like, I guess the biggest, you said?
Yeah.
They're getting to Michael Jackson or even higher, which is impressive. But I've heard, like, I don't know any of the names of the band members except for I have heard of, is it Jimin?
Yeah.
And I was looking, when I was watching the intro video, I was trying to figure out why he's become so popular, because he didn't do much of the solo stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it's almost as if, like, with NSYNC, if, what's his name? Fatone had become...
Oh, like because people think of NSYNC, the big breakout one is Justin,
yes.
Obviously. Or you think of,
and
like,
even Lance
Beyonce from, like,
Or,
like,
yeah, from...
TLC.
Yeah, not
Not
TLC.
TLC.
She was from Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, there's always, like, a front man, usually. But that's
I didn't feel like Jimin was the front man.
Yeah.
He was kind of
Do you know why he was so popular lately? Or, like, is it from before? Because I know I was watching... We went to Disneyland recently.
I know you kind of... No, but I've actually heard of his name. Like, I haven't heard of anybody else's name, but I've had heard of his name before. And watching those videos, I was like, I didn't understand. Like I said, comparison to my brain was if Joey Fatone had been the one that was the front man, but it was Timberlake the whole time. And I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me. So
so in the world that we know as, like, boy bands, there's always, like, some sort of front runner. You know, Michael Jackson was, like, the front runner of, like, the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Justin and, like, Beyonce. Like, people are always coming up like, oh, is that the Justin of the group? And I'm like, you can't really make that comparison here, because with with BTS, they are 7. So usually, I mean, one, they really, really give everyone room to shine, but they are a group. And so, like, if you ask anyone, everyone has different, also, you don't call them your favorite, you call them your bias. And so
that's awesome.
Interesting.
So, like, if you ask, like, hey, well, who's your bias? You'll get a different answer from every single person. They'll be like, J-Hope is my bias, you know, Suga is my bias, Jimin is my bias. And then they actually have something called a bias record, is when someone out of the blue steals your attention from your bias. So, my bias is Jin. My audience, like, my viewers already know this. Like, Jin is 100% my bias. But one day, Suga straight up stole all my attention. So Suga's my bias record. But if you ask anyone else, they're like, so-and-so is amazing, so-and-so is amazing. With BTS, they are a group of 7. Most of the videos that I'm going to show you are all group videos, but they also have rap line videos, or rap line songs and vocal line songs, and sometimes they mix it up with, like, 2 of this, 1% of that, or they do collabs elsewhere. Right now, all the videos I'm showing you are Chapter 1 videos, meaning, oh, by the way, they debuted in 2013. They've been together for almost 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so everything up until that point, as of last June, has been Chapter 1, which means everything that they've done together up until this point, they've been touring together, doing world tours. And right now they're kind of taking they're not breaking up, but they're taking, like, a break from group activities. Enough time to give each other space to rest and to creatively find space to be their own person, create their own albums, and then come back together. They're, like, so adamant about, like, this is not a breakup, this is for our own mental health and our own creative health, and that we could come back together. Last night they actually did a free concert in Busan, and they were, like, so excited to be back together, so excited to perform together, and so excited to perform for ARMY. So, like, in, like, other, like, even with, like, One Direction, like, you know, like, there's always, like, these, like, big breakups because they don't leave space for each other, or for, like, space for, like, their own mental health.
I mean, that's any relationship. You have to have space apart, and especially if you're in a creative position. Like, you have to have downtime. You have to have time to, like, regroup and I don't know, fill your creative cup, for lack of a better term. Yeah. Like,
so they've all been kind of like exploring their own different things. J-Hope, who's one of the rappers, actually just released his own album. It's all his own. It's kind of like a rap rock kind of feel to it. And he headlined Lollapalooza this last summer.
What?
Headline in the fact that he performed the very last show on the main stage on Sunday night, sold it out. The biggest turnout.
Yep, that's.
I can never think of the word. The biggest turnout in like 30 years. That's like how many people he had. Like so many people show up, and
that's awesome.
So, but these are the music videos I have for you. BTS is known for not being one type of genre, being tons of different genres. So we're gonna start off with Mic Drop, and then we're gonna do Save Me, which is that second song that we listened to, and then a live performance of Love Yourself Answer. And so I'm kind of bringing you in through like a song that's like a diss to the haters, a song that's like to the army sort of, like Save Me. This is during a really tough time in their like journey. And then the last song is like a song to the army, performed in front of, I think this is Tokyo Dome. But it's a song throughout. In their Love Yourself album, they go through all these songs that go through the journey of like being in a relationship and being lost and trying to find love, all to come to this final song of like loving yourself.
Are you recording on there?
I should be.
Yeah, she was recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys know Steve Aoki?
I've heard the name.
He's a DJ. Can you guys hear?
Oh, yeah.
Smoothly. That was inspired by Barack Obama, by the way, with his like speech and the mic drop. But yeah, they debuted as a hip hop group, but ever since then have been like exploring all sorts of different genres.
That's awesome.
But yeah, they have quite a few numbers that are diss to the haters.
That's getting added to my running list.
Oh yeah, you have to. Oh
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, this is like one of my favorite music videos, all done in one shot.
What?
Yeah.
Did this in one shot?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Watch the camera movement because it is amazing.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is the same song from earlier. Totally different feel to it. Also, you can't keep track of them by their hair color or hairstyle because it changes all the time.
I'm seeing that now.
This is why they wanted to get up and dance earlier.
One shot?
One shot!
That's so hard!
It's so hard! And they do, like, behind-the-scenes videos of everything that they do. So you could actually
I'm going to have to go watch all of it.
Yeah.
Like, because I worked in TV production.
Yeah.
You get, like, knowing your mark and knowing where the camera needs to move. Like, that was an obscene amount of work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how many takes? I just need to know how many takes.
I have no idea, but it's...
How do you not know that?
I know. It's, like, my fault. Sorry about it. But I've seen behind the scene videos of them like trying to do it, and it's like the cameraman's like running around, and it's all of them behind him running until they have to go into queue.
Yeah, it's insane. Like
because it's not just one; it's like literally the cameraman running around.
Yeah,
like, it's so much work.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
we have to watch that. Okay. Okay.
So this is them in Japan. And I wanted you to see them in front of like
an audience.
Audience, because they are amazing, obviously, in music video, but like when they're in front of like their audience, it's huge.
Yeah.
And this is a song specifically written for them, as far as like we want to encourage you to love yourself.
And there's people who are really good recorded, and then live they're terrible, and vice versa. So I'm glad
they're amazing. Yeah.
High.
Yeah. His range is so crazy.
That's
it's like
insane.
up here and also like down here.
처음인 것도 답은 아닌 거야. 그저 날 사랑하는 일조차 누구의 허락이 필요했던 거야. 난 지금도 나를 더 찾고 있어. 어쩌면 주고 싶지 않은 걸. 나 아름다움에 그래 그 아름다움에 있다고 하는 마음에 나의 사랑으로 가는 길 가장 필요한 난다운 일 지금 나 위한 행복 바로 나 위한 행동 나 위한 태도에 나 위한
That one's J-Hope. She's on the headline now. finger heart.
Mm-hmm.
ありがとうござい
ました。せーの。もう一度。せーの。出しました。ありがとうございました。皆さん、今日楽しかったですか？ありがとうございます。BTS も楽しかったです。皆さん、本当にありがとうございました。2回もありがとうございました。何回アハーみんなありがとうございます。ありがとう。ありがとう。今日本当楽しかったよ。ありがとうございます。東京。全然忘れません。ありがとうございます。東京。
They're in yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're in Japan. So
I was
they're
like, because that's Japanese.
Yeah,
like,
they're all.
Wait a second.
Like, it's crazy because it's like they're such a tiny country in like the entire world. Because obviously, like, I don't know. It's like people are always fighting for like more English. Like a lot of people don't even give them a chance because it's in a different language.
Mm-hmm.
When they literally would pull out full albums in different languages. Like, hey, we're in Japan, we're gonna learn Japanese. They were in France, they were all learning French. They were here, they were learning English. And it's like,
That's so cool.
yeah. And so I know that they have 3 full English songs, but like that, I wouldn't say necessarily was written by them, so it doesn't really feel like their music, like Butter and Dynamite and whatnot. Well, Dynamite is, but like Permission to Dance was written by Ed Sheeran. And so like, but
Wait,
like,
did you say it was written by Ed Sheeran?
yeah.
What?
Yeah. But like their actual music that they write is always so much more deeper and like layered and complex. And so
because it comes from them.
It comes from them. It's like written, it's like with their culture in mind, you know. And it's like I just see them as such a like they're open like globally to like reach out to other people when other people, especially in the West, don't give them a chance just because they don't want to read subtitles.
Yeah.
And so, but, and all the little things that they're holding, they're called light sticks. In K-pop, it's really known to have like your own band light stick, and you connect it to the Bluetooth on your phone, and they control it during the whole concert
so cool.
to like sync with the music. It's so cool.
Like that's such a, because my dad was at the Super Bowl where Michael Jackson performed, and like they had certain colored papers in their seats that they lifted up. They like he performed Colored People. Yeah. Or no.
Or were they told when to lift it up or something?
Yeah, like they were, and so then it made the whole stadium look like pictures of people's faces. Colored People's not the song. That's a DC Talk song. What's the song that I'm thinking of?
The Black and White.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so they, but like...
Sorry, I didn't realize that this video had a really long outro. But
it's okay.
Go ahead, yeah, we can talk over it.
But they, like, now you just have glow stick things that hook up to your Bluetooth on your phone that someone's could, like, what?
Yeah, like it's a full-on synced kind of, like, situation where it's, like, different colors, it'll spell out words. It's so much fun. Seriously, though, how long is this outro?
Very long.
I mean, this is all that they're doing is saying goodbye.
Was that our third one?
Yeah, that's the third one. What did you guys think about those?
I think that I need a notepad, and so like I can write down thoughts, like even Nicole Brown.
Yeah. She does do that on The Walking Dead. That is so funny. On The Talking Dead, she's like, I'm here. I'm
like,
student.
I need my notebook because there were lyrics that I was just like, what?
The Ratatouille.
Okay.
Yeah, that made me laugh too.
I was dying. I was like, what?
There's another song that he like literally says, like Hakuna Matata in one of the other songs.
That's awesome. There was one and like notepad. Thank you. You don't need it, do you?
Well, I mean, because there was 3 different genres, basically 3 different genres of music there. It was
like the
hard
one,
to remember my.
There was one lyric where he said, like, your mistakes form your own constellations. And I was like,
yeah.
What? That's amazing.
Okay,
like, that's
so
such a good line.
I have to pull you into, like, the whole motif in, like, Love Yourself. It's one of their albums. And, like, that's the one where it talks about different relationships. Literally, they each have their own solo song. And in the solo song, it goes through a progression of, like, meeting someone, falling in love with them, kind of getting lost in the relationship, losing your identity in the relationship, breaking up, and, like, afterwards being fine. You all end up to loving yourself. That's the whole journey of the album. But throughout all those songs are these motifs of, like, I'm losing myself, I'm putting on a fake mask. So or a mask for, like, my fake, like, so they have a song called Fake Love, and it's literally them kind of, like, being like, I'm so sick of this fake love. Like, I'm so sick of me being lost in this relationship. And in the music video, they're putting on putting on masks. But throughout the other songs, it talks about, like, the galaxy inside. Like, I'm trying to find my true self. And that's why there's, like, motifs of, like, the galaxy versus, like, the mask.
Gotcha.
And so that's, like, where that comes from. The constellations inside from within. And so there's all these, like, visual things, and they're very thoughtful throughout, tying in different stories. Because, like, another album is tied into a book called Demian. Another album is tied into, like, the Carl Jung psychology. Like, wow. Like, they are very, conceptually, like, thought through. And then they each have solo songs in each of those albums that tie into it. And then over the scope of all of those, their discography is, like, 20 music videos that carry the same storyline throughout, called the Bangtan Universe. So if you watch it from the beginning, it has an imagery and storyline that carries through all the way through.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. That's first video that we watched.
Mic drop.
That was my favorite.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up in Philadelphia, so I grew up in the hip-hop culture and scene, and so rap, even, you know, they were rapping in Korean and stuff like that. That was freaking awesome to me.
Yeah.
The whole feel of it, and then, the whole idea of the mic drop and to their haters.
Yeah.
Like, that's hip-hop. Like, you rap to the people who are against you. And so, like, to me, that was just like, that was really cool. I like that song. I probably will add that one to my list, too.
Good. I'm glad. They, the line in the chorus is like, did you see my bag? Did you see my bag? It's so full of trophies. I can't even carry it around. It's because literally they were killing it. Like winning and sweeping all the awards. And they kept on getting all the trophies. But they're also from one of the smallest, like, labels. Like, Save Me was actually during a time that their label almost got bankrupt.
Holy cow.
And so, like, their whole song is literally, like, save me. like
buy some albums.
Buy some albums. Yeah. But also you'll realize in K-pop, the production values are always so bigger. Like, they're just huge. Yeah. Like, the set design, the things that they do. And, like, Save Me was just them up in a field. Because that's what they could afford at the time.
I'm still blown away that that's all one shot. It's so much work. And
yeah.
Dang, man.
But if you just follow, like, their entire journey, it's just so crazy. From, like, really scrappy hip-hop loving kids that just want to, like, go out there and, like, say their stuff. RM's actually stands for, when he first debuted, Rap Monster, because he is killer in the rap scene. He and Sugar are both from underground rap scene, and they, like, the ciphers are insane. Like, you should listen to the ciphers. Some of the rap line stuff is just, like, incredible.
I, like, weirdly love rap that's not in English. Like,
it's so
do you remember
good.
I was listening to that Italian rapper in college a lot?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, I got really into Matisse Yahoo. And,
like, yeah.
Like, I almost like it better.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Like, I have no reason for that whatsoever. So, like, when they rap, I'm like, oh, yeah, I dig this.
Yeah.
For sure.
You should definitely check out the ciphers because they spit bars in it. It's, like, crazy. Where you're just like, man, it's so good. And, like, some of the other ones, like, dang, like, there's just such good, like, wordplay on it that you need, like, an explanation video. Yeah. And then when you watch it, you're just, like, so blown away by it. But I'll send you the links.
Okay, good.
I like how you're, like, prepared.
I'm ready. Like, I know we have more to watch.
One. Oh, we should do a sign-off.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys! Sorry, we were we were chatting.
We were planning.
Anyways, we are going through it. doing lots of BTS, lots of.
I'm really enjoying this. This is great.
You guys, we have notes now.
I'm writing notes.
Anyways, we're going to close this video and go on to the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. And also let me know if I forgot any details or got anything wrong. Just leave it in the comments. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.